So I've been meaning to ask you, Alex.
What?
You're really pretty, and do you want to be my girlfriend?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is this a joke?
No.
It's not?
No.
Okay.
I feel the magic in the air tonight. We're shining brighter than a neon sky.
2 thumbs up for cheesy intros. Am I right, guys? I mean, this is literally what happens when I wake up in the morning for school. So I like to start off my day by washing my face. I just find it's really refreshing, and I use my Origins cleanser. I will link everything down below what I use. And I also brush my teeth, but I forgot to show that in this video. I swear I brush my teeth, guys. And now moving on to my favorite moisturizer, which is the Aveeno Daily Moisturizer with SPF 15. I like using moisturizers that have an SPF just to protect your face from the sun. Now moving on to my foundation, I actually like to prime my face before I put anything, and today I'm actually using the Tarte BB cream. It was the first time I'm using it, and I actually really liked it. It covered up all my redness and got rid of all the blemishes. I didn't even have to use concealer. It was awesome. Plus, being able to apply it with your hands is pretty awesome. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of under eye concealer just to get rid of those dark circles that I have from waking up super early in the morning. Now I'm just going in with some bronzer to kind of add a bit of a contour to my face and also darken it up a little bit because the foundation was a little bit light for my skin and my body was a lot darker, so I had to kind of match it. And now I'm just brushing out my eyebrows to get them ready. I'm using the Anastasia, I guess, Brow Wiz or whatever it's called. I actually really like it, but I do really suck at doing my eyebrows, so if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them down below because I would love to be able to do my eyebrows differently. Now, as for eyeshadow, I like to keep it simple, so I'm actually just putting a bit of my bronzer onto my eyelids just to kind of deepen them up a little bit, and I don't want it to be too overpowering because this is a no makeup look. And then, of course, just adding some of my favorite mascara, and I will definitely make sure to leave the products listed down below just because I don't know them all off the top of my head, but I just like mascaras that give a more natural look and add length, not volume. And then going in with some Revlon, I believe, like lip color thing. I actually like to smudge it into my lips a little bit so it kind of like stains your lips and it's not just on it. And then I add a lipstick on top, and again, I like to smudge it into my lips just because I find that by doing this ensures the color stays on all day. Even when I'm eating and drinking, it literally stays on all day, which I really like. And here's the completed look. I just like how natural it is. And for the hair, I really like to keep it simple. I love braiding, so I'll take the top section of my hair and I'll just kind of throw the other section back. And then I split that section into 2 and I fishtail both of those sections, and then I actually really like to pull those sections apart to make the fishtail look really, really big, as you can see I'm doing here. If you are interested in how to fishtail, I will link my video down below where I explain in detail how to do a fishtail braid. Sometimes I'll add in some extensions for, I guess, like volume and stuff, not really for length, more for volume if anything because my hair is pretty thin. But as you can see here, I'm just pulling out the braid, making it more thick and more full looking because I just really like that style. You can keep it thin if you guys like, but I just like when the braid is like very full. And then I will throw those 2 pieces behind, and then I'm going to do another fishtail with the back piece, but I'm going to really, really pull this piece out. And if you could see, I added in some little braids here and there just to kind of give it some texture. But then this one, you really want to pull it out a lot, like go crazy, make it look messy because the messier the better, the fuller the better. As you can see, it's like super thick and full looking, which is pretty awesome. It's kind of like, I guess, the Blake Lively look I was going for that she wore for an appearance. And then you're just going to put those 2 things back on top, secure them in place, and then a really cool looking braid comes out that looks like you took a very long time to do, but it literally, I think this took me like 5 minutes, not even. So it's pretty sweet. Again, I just pull it out and there you go. I really like it. I think it's super cool. Now, if you really don't feel like fishtailing, here's a separate thing that kind of looks like a fishtail but not. You literally split your hair in 2 and then you twirl them in towards each other, stick your finger through a section, pull them apart, and then start twisting again towards each other. So you want to make sure you're twisting each side towards the other, stick your finger between the both, pull them out, and then continue twisting. And I don't know how this works, but this kind of creates fishtail looking braid, but it takes like 30 seconds, which is awesome. And again, just adding in a few little braids kind of adds it some texture. And this is actually really cool, so I decided to leave it for today. Then once I'm done with my hair and makeup, I like to move on to breakfast because I need to eat something before school. It's super important, and I am gluten intolerant, so I just make some gluten-free oatmeal, add some fruit and cinnamon, and that is normally my favorite breakfast to eat before school because it fills you up right until recess or lunch. And when I do have a good breakfast in the morning, I never feel tired, which is awesome. So then I will just go and change into my outfit for the day, and as I'm leaving, I see my dog lying on the floor like a lazy flop, so I decide to pet him, and then I'm just out the door. Peace out, y'all. Ew, I hate myself.